Peace, 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 everyone. Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining into my channel, House of the Black Obsidian. I am your lovely host, High Priestess Oracle High Priestess, Oyo Oya Aje. And I am going to do the readings for our lovely Aries. I'm switching things up a little bit this week. Going forward on my channel, I'm going to actually break down the readings by signs. So fire signs will still be on Monday, but I'm going to break each video down. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the videos aren't so long, and you guys aren't having to scroll through and do all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm also not going to be shuffling any of the cards. These decks were already picked, selected. I prayed, did my meditation this morning, all of that good stuff. So, again, thank you for joining my channel, House of the Black Obsidian. I am your lovely host, Oya Aje. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Please take what resonates and leave what does not, or send it back out into the universe to circle back around for someone who needs it. Okay, so we're going to start with our lovely Aries. And I did my Soul's Journey deck, which is a oracle deck or lesson cards, I guess you could say, and then Sacred Geometry oracle deck. And then I got some messages from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. When I was selecting the cards, I heard Hoodoo Tarot deck, which I typically don't read from this deck unless it's a client who is actually requesting the deck. However, ancestors is what I kept getting. Your ancestors have something to say. Your ancestors have messages for you. So that was the whole purpose of me picking the Hoodoo Tarot deck. I didn't pick it. Sorry, I was guided to pick that deck to read for you guys today. So we're going to start off with the Soul's Journey. And in that deck, the two cards that popped out was grief and guilt. Okay, we got grief, and then we got guilt. And what I get is that you're feeling guilty about a situation. You're grieving over some type of loss, whether that's people, places, or things. It could be a person, a job, um, a loss of income, a loss of housing, moving. And loss isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes things are stripped away from us on purpose because we weren't taking heed to the messages the spirit was trying to tell us to move away from. So everything is always for our greater good. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. But it can seem like life is happening to you if you're not in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. So, okay, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate or having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief is a sense of loss, and sense of loss are absolutely real. But this is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, but the parting. The parting is temporary and illusionary. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of life never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you when you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond grief and derive something beneficial from that experience. So, to wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. All right, guilt. I understand. Oh, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. The energy of fear has many guys to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it is time to learn from that behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. I just hear that you got a lot of guilt wallowed up, Aries. Um, Long held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self love and happiness. You must continuously scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface to analyze. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. I'm going to repeat that, Aries. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. All right. From that point, with the sacred geometry oracle deck, you had the DNA card, lessons, and then the together card. Okay. So, all in all, Aries, whatever this guilt and this grief is that you're going around and about, it's internal. It has nothing to do with external things, people, places, or things. It does have a little bit, but it's mostly internal. You're beating yourself up, um, and it's showing. You come off with this sense of false confidence and self reassurance, but it's only masking insecurity and really um, your lack of self love. That's why you guys are constantly projecting and bullying other people. Um, it's time for you to go in words and tap into your DNA, and learn the lessons that you need to learn. Um, and you need to create that balance within yourself, or else you're going to keep feeling this guilt. You're going to keep racking your brain with this guilt and this grief, and just going to be a vicious cycle that's never going to end. So you really have a choice. It's on you, whether you want to make that happen or not. You know, you decide um, on whether you want to take this healthy guilt and take the steps and the actions to heal it and do what you need to do, or you can keep barking at people and bullying people out of irrationality and instability within yourself. Okay, so 25 DNA. DNA is means conscious evolution. Okay, the human DNA uses the pi ratio to form the wave that spins our genetic code. When the double helix of our DNA in the human energy field, we have access to a hidden store of knowledge and wisdom called the force or the holy light. I heard Akashic records as well. Unlocking the information is a primary study of many individuals today who feel that human potential and the ability to heal ourselves and the planet are encoded in the spiral matrix. We presently know that 2-stranded and 64 genetic codes. We presently know of 2 strands and 64 codons in our DNA. We are in the process of activating codes that will aid in the shift from the 3rd dimension to the 4th dimension reality, which the course of evolution is taking. We are turning on 10 additional strands of DNA. Repeat that. We are turning on 10 additional strands of DNA, which, including the present 2, will afford us what seems at this point unlimited possibilities. So there's been a lot of things going around now about 12-stranded DNA beings, which is the junk DNA that they tell us not to tap into. So Aries, it's time for y'all to go deep. It's time to get real with yourselves. You guys have been being so superficial. Yeah, go deep. It's time to do some deep healing, okay? The emotions of love and compassion influence the harmonics of the heart and the speed that changes our DNA. Each time you act from your heart rather than from fear, you contribute to the evolution of the humankind and the healing of Mother Earth. Open your heart to the reality of the love that is. So you can never really fully love people until you love yourself. So you need to open up your heart and have some love and compassion for yourself and start loving on yourself a little bit more. And I'm not talking about this superficial ass bullshit that you've been doing, Aries. It's time to get deep. Go into the DNA and learn the lessons, okay? 37. Universal wisdom, flower of life, okay? There's nothing but flower of life all around. The geometric figure known as the flower of life contains infinite library of information. All right, it keeps telling you to go deep. DNA, Akashic records. Connect to the library of information that connects us to the universal truth beyond all the present knowing. Yes, you need to connect to the reality and the truth of things in order to find balance. Because right now, what I'm getting is everything that you're going through is just self-sabotaging, and it's you making up shit in your own head. Okay. Choosing this card, you are asked to consider what lessons you are learning at the time of your life. Life can be full of joy-filled magical school bus if you decide to utilize the resources. Don't, it can be hell on earth because you're not paying attention to the signs and symbols that Spirit, the Most High, is trying to send you and say hello. Okay, we're guilty. We're human. We do it. The angelic figure holding the expanded flower of life up for you, ask you to join in touching universal wisdom. I heard you don't know everything, Aries. What connects your inquiry to the lessons you are learning at this moment in your life? What has happened recently that needs clarification or a larger perspective? Use this card as a doorway or a stargate. Allow yourself to enter in a state of heightened awareness and move to a place where all of your senses bring in information and make it available to you. Absorb the information, energy, light from this encounter, and use it to support your desire for joy, growth, and freedom. You need to set yourself free, is what I heard. Free from all this guilt, grief, which is causing this underlying anger. Yes, you can do this. The universe supports your quest. Yes, it's time for you to move into this balanced homeostasis state. Okay, Aries. 47, balance, togetherness. It's time for you to balance your masculine and your feminine side within yourself to become whole within yourself. Wholeness. The geometry of the fruit of life, either the fruit of life, flower of life, okay? And that keeps speaking out to you. So you really need to tap in. The geometry of the flower of life and the star tetrahedron inform the message of this card. The symbol enhances the innate balancing male and female aspect. Balance sharing will become co-creation, and it will demonstrate a holistic interaction. Yeah, you need to find some balance, Aries. And I'm hearing stop manipulating everything, and it's time to co-create. It's time to stop being selfish. You can be selflessly selfish, okay? You can still be selfish and hold to your own and hold some things to yourself. That is okay, because not everything is supposed to be given to other people. Spirit sometimes gives us messages, blesses us with things that we are only supposed to keep to ourselves and not share. But the only way that you are supposed to know whether you're supposed to share or be selfish in aspect is going within. But what I'm hearing is you're just being selfish. Just pure fucking selfish. Okay? Stop, because you're self sabotaging and blocking your own blessings. You are seeking greater balance in relationships. Is the union of your inquiry one of love or business? Any relationship is a delicate act of balancing respect and understanding between individuals, whether in regards to chores that must be done or deadlines business dictates. I heard, Aries, you guys expect respect, but sometimes you don't know how to give it. Even in a balanced relationship, incidences arise that will challenge the equation of love and power. The longer an imbalance continues, the greater the challenge in regaining aspect or regaining respect and equilibrium. Be advised to recognize and move towards correcting inequities and misunderstandings as quickly as possible to avoid unnecessary hurt feelings or loss of productivity. Living and loving in balance is a gift that will enhance growth and your joy in living. Moving on to the Hoodoo Tarot. We have the Four Baskets, Six of Baskets, and Daughter of Sticks. It's just time for you guys to get real, Aries, and really dive deep. Um, all right. Bay leaf is the plant for this particular card. The image, there's young woman being offered one or more baskets after rudely rejecting the other three. The New Thought movement emphasizes the power of positive thinking and the ability of the mind to manifest whatever the seeker desires, also referred to as a law of attraction. This card means, on the positive side, revitalization, meditation, introspection, and end of stagnation. On the negative side, it is boredom, withdrawal, fatigue, dissatisfaction, apathy, lack of motivation, cataloging regrets, feeling misunderstood, reclusiveness, frustration, rejecting assistance, yearning, time for reassessment, pity party, depression, cynicism, and self-absorbed individual. Okay, yeah, that's the negative aspect of you right now. That's all that guilt and grief. But once you tap into the DNA and balance and learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn, and I mean learn from them, not just saying, oh yeah, I know, no, no, and just brushing it off and not actually doing the work, Aries, because you guys are good for that superficial. Okay. You don't want to do it, but you ain't got no choice. 'Cause otherwise, spirit's gonna drag you. All right. Six of baskets. Sugar cane is the plant. All right, you have a little boy and a little girl standing in a lush sugarcane field in South Carolina. A little boy offers his crush a basket full of rice and bits of sugarcane on top to win her over. There's an old saying in the South, if you can't afford to give a gal jewels, give her sweets so she'll be sweet to you. All right, this card on the positive side remains rekindling an old flame, getting back together, a clear conscience, restoring harmony, indulging in play, reflecting on the good old days, growing up, happy childhood memories. And people have made their peace and presence. Okay. So I have a feeling you're going to actually do what you need to do and do the work, Aries. None of these cards came out reversed. Everything was upright. And then we completed with the Daughter of Sticks. Okay. The Daughter of Sticks is... Sticks are wands. I know that much. Here we go. Just here we go. All right, Daughter of Sticks is going to be Knight of Wands. All right, the plant for this one is going to be fenugreek and garlic. The Daughter of Sticks is rearing up a horse in order to change direction. The flock of birds above forming an arrow indicate that this is the best course of action. The Daughter of Sticks is all about getting pumped up to get the job done and maintaining the high energy until the very end. On the positive side, she is passionate, determined, and bold, free-spirited, charming, revolutionary, self-assured, loves to travel. On the negative side, she is hot-tempered, abusive, overly competitive, insecure, loud, boisterous, jealous, a show-off, and habitual procrastinator. You choose, Aries. We all have choice and we all have free will, right? So either you can choose to go in and heal from this grief and this guilt and go deep into the DNA and tap into the Akashic records of your DNA and and the flower of life and really find the answers to create that balance within yourself to move forward, okay? Or you can stay in this selfish energy and you can stay bullying and you can stay insecure and you can stay unhappy for the rest of your life and stay in this 3D. Or you can make that shift and make that leap from the 3D into the 4D, okay? And keep on accelerating from that. You heard it, 2 strands of DNA versus 12. Which one do you want to tap into that God power? So stop being superficial, Aries, and do the work, okay? It's okay. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, there's going to be some pain, but there's healing in that. Heal from that pain instead of just munching on it and digesting it and regurgitating and chewing on it again and staying in that repetitive cycle. Spit that shit out and let it be and do something different. Okay, Aries? I love you, Aries. And that completes your reading for today. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I am your lovely hostess, Oya Ajay. Thank you for tuning in to House of Black Obsidian. And that is going to complete my readings today for my Aries. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you guys get the notifications of when I am posting videos. Again, peace and blessings. Thank you for tuning in, Aries. Sending an abundance of love and light out into the universe. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it does not resonate, send it back out into the universe to circle back around for another Aries who may need that message. And this will be Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. All right. Love you guys. Sending an abundance of love and light. And be a little bit more loving, Aries. Start loving on yourself. Ashe.